stuck up when you touch down in my hood. No, that tour life ain't good. Kept me down in MIA. And that heat game on wood. With that Puma life in my feet. Like that little engine I could.
winter field. At this time, our national anthem.
Good evening and welcome to Berkeley, California on this sunny day, April the 20th, 2024. Thank you for tuning in to this WCLL playoff matchup, this quarterfinal matchup between the Cal Golden Bears and the Santa Clara Broncos. You are joining me, Josh Chen, Cal lacrosse alumni from 2019, on this gorgeous day, and we're really excited for some lacrosse and to get underway. Maybe to set the table a little bit as the teams prepare to go out onto the field for the opening handshake, I can quickly explain this year's WCLL playoff format. This, as I explained earlier, is a quarterfinal game, which means that it is a play-in game to the semifinal game. WCLL is broken up into two divisions. There's a Division 1, which is the division that we are in and playing in right now, and also a Division 2. In WCLL Division 1, there are 7 teams. The top 6 of the 7 teams make it to the playoffs in the WCLL. Of those 6 teams, the top two seeded teams get a bye, and those seeds are determined based off of conference record. Teams 3 through 6 play in quarterfinal matchups, which function similarly to the NBA play-in game. And so Team 3 plays Team 6, which is this matchup here tonight. And Teams 4 and 5 also play. Those are the other teams. Teams 4 and 5 are Stanford and Sonoma. They played earlier today. Getting ready for the lineups now. This game, being a divisional matchup, is a rematch from an earlier game this year. Cal played Santa Clara actually in the first game of the regular season for both teams way back in February. That game was won by Cal 8-4 and continued a winning streak that Cal has over Santa Clara dating back to 2023. Santa Clara's last win versus Cal was in 2022. Goalies touch gloves and the teams will shake hands here as we get ready for this matchup here tonight. Santa Clara is in black. They are wearing
this evening, the Santa Clara Broncos
their numbers are in white,
and
their jerseys are in black. They have very cool uniforms, actually. They've got a little, if you look in closely, little outline of their university in gray at the bottom of their jerseys, which is pretty cool. Cal is in all white for tonight's matchup. We have this first face here. Hale Brown wins it. Fast break early for the Bears and just missed. Almost first blood there. As the Bears get their offense started, I will just say on a personal note, I love this time of year in the WCLL and in the MCLA. It's playoff time, which means that things are just a little bit different. It's sunnier, It's warmer, and everything just means a little bit more. For these two teams, in fact, this game probably means everything. Both teams are in a good position at this point in terms of the fact that they can control their own destiny. You win, and you're in. They have to win this game today, as Jaro takes a dodge and slips there. If they win this game today, they have an opportunity to play against the 1 seed in the bracket. And late hit there. Bayer takes a shot. He'll draw the first penalty of the game. Looks like some unreleasable penalty. It's a cross check against number 8 for Santa Clara, Batuello.
Cross check to the head. It'll be a 2-minute penalty, full-time serve. Man up for the Bears.
The Bears will get a crack here with their man up pretty early in the game. Fresh shot clock. See if they can get a good look out of it. Like I was saying, it is playoff time, and I think one of the things that I'll be excited to see is how both of these teams respond to this new atmosphere. In a way, it's a new season as Bayer rips a shot there and scores. He's not nervous at all. Rips one past Rosselli there. It's first blood for the Bears. Bayer with the shot in the goal. You can see on this replay, skip pass finds Bayer, and he knows what to do with it. Barry's in the top left corner.
California goal by number 7, Lucas Bayer. Bayer, California. California remains man up.
Face off here for the Bears. The Bears are man up on this face off because of the unreleasable penalty. Hale Brown wins it back to Jack Curran there. And Bears will set up again, trying to get another one here. Take advantage of that penalty. Like I was mentioning, I love this time of year. It's playoff time. Playoff nerves are a real thing. Having played in a couple playoff games myself, it never really goes away. But it makes it a lot more fun. And I'm excited to see how these two teams respond to that pressure today. Fredericks with a shot there. Rosselli with the save. We'll see if Santa Clara can clear here, man down. The Bears get into their ride. There's ball there that sneaks by into the offensive end and out of bounds. Now the Bears will try and clear. We're playing today on beautiful Witter Rugby Field. As you can see, though, one of the factors here, one of the natural factors, is the sunlight. You see the Santa Clara player lost the ball in the sun that last clear. Jaro doesn't lose anything there. Taking a pass from Luke Dumont and burying it into the goal, again into that top right corner. Great shot there from Jaro. Brown wins another on the violation. Dumont will pick it up. This will be something I'm trying to keep track of tonight. Hale Brown was dominant at the face-off X the first time these two teams played, winning 73% in that first game. So far, he's in a perfect 100% right now. That shot goes off the pipe after a ricochet off the Santa Clara defender. Big hit there by Dumont. Shot there. Goes just wide. Santa Clara will retain possession. And their penalty has just been released. Santa Clara will get their first look on offense here. Santa Clara's offense is very attack-powered. Their attack accounts for around 63% of their total goals this season. Mostly split between two players. This guy, Cipriani, who passes it up to Kravanger. Cipriani with it again. Shot outside. Cipriani, number 14, and Oates, number 15, have been standout players for the Broncos this year. Isaac Schultz here, matched up against Kravanger. Gets the lift. Flag flies. I think they're going to get Isaac Schultz here for a hold for 30 seconds.
Penalty is on California for a hold. It's a 30-second penalty. Man up, Broncos.
Broncos get their first look man up here. Like I mentioned, the sun is a factor in this game here. Cody Weeb, who's in goal for the Bears right now, is looking directly into the sun. Santa Clara will definitely try and take advantage this quarter if they can. Next quarter, the halves of the field will switch. If the sun is still out and lower, which it may be, the Bears may be able to take advantage.
California penalties release. Even.
The Bears kill off that penalty. It's back to even strength, 6-on-6. Oates is going to take a dodge here. He and Cipriani are the dynamic duo for the Broncos. Question mark shot. Cody Weeb with the save and the backup there, getting an earning possession for the Bears. Finds Joel in the middle of the field, Joel Yamada. Gets it down to Sultan at attack. Bears will set up here, get some subs on, look to get another look on offense. Dumont with a shifty move there. Shot just wide.
With that shot for California.
Second line midfield on for the Bears right now, consisting of Dumont. Oh, shot there by Sultan.
Sultan with the shot.
Goes off the pipe.
California.
Clever shot there. Consisting of Dumont, Sonsini, and Bagwell. Sonsini with the dodge. Gets inside. I think he's going to draw a penalty here on Logan Bradish from Santa Clara. Going to call a hold here on Bradish for 30 seconds.
For a hold. It's a 30-second penalty. Man up for California.
We're only at the 9:25-minute mark of this game, and we've already had 3 minutes of penalties assessed. Bears will go back man up. Bear with it. Skip pass to Oace, Jaro, Dumont. Good ball movement by the Bears.
Santa Clara penalties released.
Better pickoff there by Donovan Babka, who's going to try and take it himself. He does. Gets it to Oates. Guarded by Yamada. I've seen a couple players lose their footing out here in the rugby field. Yamada is going to take it right down the middle. Gets it Endicott. Senior captain. Loses it. There's a scrum for the ball. Broncos come up with it. Oh, shot just wide. Great hustle there by Evan Westervelt. Love the no sleeves for playoffs. Broncos will set up for offense once again. Kravanger with the ball. Guarded by Curran. Dumont on defense guarding Egan to Oates. Picked off there by Pavlet. Ball ends up in the stick of Cody Weeb. Airmails that clear. We're less than halfway through this first quarter. Like I mentioned, I think nerves will be a factor in this game. Just settling into the playoff atmosphere. It usually takes about a quarter. At that point, all bets are off.
Weed with the save.
Slide there from Pavlin, and great hit by Parker on the backside. Santa Clara offense will reset. Oates with it. Scott recovers. Shot just wide. That's a good shot there, given the position of the sun right now. And assuming it's pretty hard for Cody Weeb, who's in goal for the Bears, to see that shot. Bradish working on Curran. Curran playing great defense. Oates. And Cipriani with that shot buries it.
Santa Clara goal by number 14, Jack Cipriani. Give the assist to number 33, Egan. Egan with the assist. Cipriani.
Bears there lose Cipriani.
For the Broncos.
I think defensive coordinator Jack Pruitt will look over that one and
California 2,
once again re-emphasize to this team that Cipriani and Oates are the two guys that they just cannot afford to lose. Brown wins another face-off. Burke with the shot. Rosselli with the save. Broncos will try and clear. Kravanger with it. Lost it in the sun. Chrisman will clear. Bears will get their first line midfield back on. Running Fredericks out of the midfield box. Bayer and Jaro. Sultan playing at attack in Frederick's spot. Skip pass across the field. That's a good look. A little bit high. The Bears will turn it over. Cipriani wins that ground ball. Broncos will look like try and set it up. In addition to the nerves of this game, fans with attentive eyes may notice that the color of the ball today is different. It is green. It is a lime tennis ball green instead of a typical white ball. This, I've been told, is a change that will be effective for the rest of the MCLA season. Shot and goal there by Kravanger. Rip from that top left corner, and we're all tied up at 2-2.
Santa Clara goal by number 7, Alex Kravanger. Oates with the assist, 15-7. Kravanger for the Broncos.
Another faceoff here for the Bears. Hale Brown perfect so far on the day. And commentator Jinx works to perfection, getting Santa Clara the ball. This field seems slippery today. A lot of players losing their footing. Pavlet ends up with it. Bears will try and clear here. Great ride there by Oates, forcing Bagwell into a tough situation. Oates to Cipriani, and Weeb up to the task. Makes a miraculous one-handed save. Wow. Dumont will push. Bears have numbers here. Santa Clara kills off the opportunity. Bears will look to reset. Chris Burke with the ball. Loses it a little. Loses it again. Fredericks will control it. Santa Clara player down for injury. Three minutes and 3 seconds left in this first quarter. I think both teams are trying to figure each other out right now. See some nerves on both sides. Some adjustments to this green ball on both sides. Some early penalties that have since slowed down a little bit. It looks like the referees feel they have this game under control. Some tic-tac-toe ball movement there. Fredericks shot wide.
Fredericks with a shot for California.
Excited to see which of these teams will really settle in and start to control this game. Burke will take a dodge. Works around. Gets topside. Shoots the ball out. 5 seconds left on the shot clock here. Officials will discuss who ended up backing the ball up and earning possession. They award it to Cal, who has 6 seconds on the shot clock. Six seconds is enough for a quick dodge or a quick pass and a quick dodge. Oh, shot clock was reset. Which gives you more than 6 seconds to work. And Bears will set back up. Not for long. Bears will earn the ball back. Some uncharacteristic stick handling mistakes on both sides to begin this game this late in the season. Playoff nerves. They're a real thing. Fredericks will have a go here. Strong lefty gets topside. It's good defense there. Burke takes a dodge into a double team. Ball is down. Still down. Bagwell will control. Call over and back here on the Bears. Oates will start with it. Shadows are starting to creep onto the field here. As the Broncos get set up on offense again.
1 minute left in the first period.
1 minute remaining in the quarter. The Broncos have about a 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. So they will have to get a shot off before the end of the quarter. They will likely hold until near the end of the quarter. 20 seconds to go, and Broncos will have a go. It's Bradish with it. Gets slid to by Endicott. Kravanger with it. He scored from that spot earlier. Not this time. Weeb with the save. End of the first quarter. Game is tied 2-2.
The score, California 2, Santa Clara 2. At the end of 1.
As the team switch sides here, I think it'll be interesting to see what the coaches are saying in the huddles. During this intermission, maybe I will speak briefly about the last time that Cal and Santa Clara met in the playoffs, in the WCLL playoffs. Their last meeting was actually all the way back in 2019. I mentioned it selfishly. I played in that game. It was the WCLL championship. Cal won that game 17-9. And that was the last playoff matchup between these two teams. So far today, I think some of the things that I'm noticing, both teams are still in the process of settling in. It'll be good to see them continue to get more and more comfortable with the game as things progress. I do think they both feel the weight of this moment, knowing that this is a playoff game and they have the ability to control their own destiny at this point. I think you can see those create nerves, not wanting to make a mistake. All of that makes this game and this time of year very, very special. Some things that I'll keep continuing to look out for at the face-off X. Hale Brown playing very well right now. My count is right. He has won 80%, 4 of 5 face-offs for the Bears. And that's definitely tilted the field in their direction a little bit.
Second quarter.
Goalie play has been good so far, as it was in the first game.
Jack Partovi for Santa Clara.
Between these two
Brown
teams.
for California.
And the teams will line up for start of the second quarter. Santa Clara wins that face-off. Ball is still down in the middle of the field here. Oates loses it against Yamada. Great defense there. And the ground ball. Yamada will carry over. Gets it to Burke, who will settle things up here. Great individual play there by Yamada. Fredericks with it, running from the midfield spot. Shot wide. Not sure that Rosselli saw that one.
Nate Fredericks for California.
I'm out. Rusty, go two. I got two. I'm out. I go.
Jaro gets inside. Shot just wide. Santa Clara is sliding pretty early here to Isaac Jaro after that last dodge. Curious if that's a defensive adjustment or if that's part of their general scheme. Three seconds left on the shot clock here. I expect the Bears to just kill this possession. And they do. Bears will get into their ride here. Good defensive stand there by Santa Clara. Schultz. Strips the defender. Mark Ellersick. Ellersick then is called for a trip. Slash 1 minute.
Penalties on Santa Clara for a slash. It's a 1 minute penalty. Man up for the Bears.
Penalty is actually a slash, not a trip. And so that'll be a 1 minute penalty for the Bears. Get a chance to go man up again. Their first man up of the game was a big momentum swing for them. They got those 2 early goals. Skip past there to Fredericks from Jaro. And they get one there.
California goal by number 6, Nate Fredericks.
Fredericks with his first goal of the day. Jaro with his first assist. It's a great man up there. Got the defense rotating up. Able to find the back of the net. Santa Clara wins the ensuing face-off. Shot, goal, and it's a right back. Number 8, Chris Machuelo with that one.
Santa Clara goal by number 8, Chris Machuelo. Machuelo 8 for Santa Clara. Scores tied at 3.
Broncos are doing a good job of this quarter at the face-off X. They've won 2 straight, both face-offs in this quarter, actually.
For the Broncos. Hale Brown, California.
Hale will try to look and see if he can change things here. Easy win there to Dumont. The Bears will go on offense. Try and answer that Santa Clara goal. Scores 3-3 for those of you just joining us. 12 minutes and 7 seconds left in the second quarter here. Really just getting things started. Bears set up offense with their second line midfield on. Cincini, Dumont, Bagwell. Bagwell will have a dodge here against the Broncos face-off man and scores. Unassisted goal there by Bagwell. That was a nice move.
Unassisted for Bagwell, 11 for California.
Spin move there and buries it.
California 4, Santa Clara 3, we have 11:37 left in the second.
Andrew Bagwell is a Dublin High School grad, nicknamed Bags. As Hale Brown wins another face-off here. To Endicott. Shot is blocked. Salton gets the ball here. First line midfield trotting back on for the Bears here. Bear with the ball now. Numbers here for the Bears. They create transition out of the substitution game. There's a good slide there by Santa Clara. Better play there by Parker Scott to push Will Holer out of bounds and get the ball back for the Bears, who will now try and clear it up themselves.
Counting.
Fredericks with the dodge. Shot high.
Fredericks for California.
Salton will back it up. Slide comes to Salton on the dodge to Burke. Bears will set it up here for Jarrow, who gets top side. Shot and goal there. Isaac Jarrow with his second on the day.
Jarrow, 8.
Great move, great shot there. All offensive players will tell you they love it when they get topside like that. Santa Clara doesn't send a slide in time. Jarrow knows what to do with it, puts it away. It's the second of the day.
California 5, Santa Clara 3, 9:53 left in the second.
Hill wins his third straight face-off off a violation. These last three possessions have really helped shift the momentum a little bit for the Bears. Putting a couple in the back of the net. Looking at a 2-goal lead right now, trying to push it to 3. Second line midfield on for the Bears. Dumont with it now. As a defenseman, I know what it's like to play multiple series of defense in a row. I'm guessing the Santa Clara defensive unit is pretty gassed right now, having played quite a bit of defense in the past couple possessions. We'll see how they hold up. The first thing to go usually is communication. Defense and Rosselli in goal are up to the task there. Let's see if they can clear, which is usually the second thing to go. Number 17 there with some nifty moves. Shot, oh. Weeb saves that one. Yamada saves it from the sideline and gooses it to Dumont. Coming down in transition now. He's got Burke to Oace. In, oh, save. What a save there by Rosselli. Off the shot by Bagwell. What a save. Bradish with the ball.
Timeout, Santa Clara.
Timeout there by Santa Clara. Looks like Coach Greg Hollingshed will talk things over. For those of you just joining us, this game is 5-3. Cal is up. Broncos with the ball. This feels like a big possession for the Broncos. The goal here would get them right back in the game. Any more goals here by Cal puts the lead at 3. I think Coach Hollingshed knows and feels that and wants to drop a good play here for his team. Since the start of the second quarter, the Bears have started a little bit to try and wrangle control of this game. Quarter started with 1 goal by the Bears on a man-up play, followed by an immediate answer by Santa Clara off of face-off. A couple more goals by the Bears. Find them up 2 goals here. We'll see if Santa Clara can answer. It is sunset here in Berkeley. It's beautiful today. As we transition from day to night, we'll see if this game continues to trend as is. Broncos hoping to reverse the past 2-goal run by the Bears. Kravanger will take it from way up top, guarded by Curran, the Bears' top defensive midi. Egan with the dodge. Goes to Cipriani. Mishandled there by Kravanger. Oates will pick it up. Kravanger loses his footing, but regains it. Shoots. Saved by Weeb. Kravanger gets his own rebound. Egan with it. Guarded by Curran. It's great defense there by Jack Curran. Yamada on Oates. Also great defense by Yamada, forcing Oates to throw that pass wide. Bears will try and clear here off that Santa Clara turnover. Ball goes to Yamada in the middle of the field. They'll settle it back up to Jaro up top. Jaro already with 2 goals, 1 assist. He made a great game so far today. Burke gets double teams there. It was a strange play. The referees are going to talk it over. Bagwell looks like he just let the ball go out of bounds. He thinks that it was touched by Santa Clara. And the referees say he is right. Ball stays with Cal. Fredericks with the ball, loses it. Broncos able to clear for now. Jaro applying strong on-ball pressure here. Broncos will set up here on offense. About 5.5 left in this quarter. Kravanger looks like he'll have a go here. Gets top side to Oates, who scores. Defensively, Coach Pruitt has got to be telling his guys to make sure they send guys down the alley. Anytime you give up topside, it becomes very, very hard to defend an offense. And the offense has all sides of the field open. In that case, Kravanger, dodging topside to his left, was able to throw back across his body to his right. Very hard to defend. Finding the right guy, Oates, to put it in the back of the net. Extended face-off win there by Hale Brown. Off the push. Bears will set back up on offense. Second line midfield out here. It's Dumont, Bagwell, Sonsini, who has the ball now. Skip pass inside to Oates. Can't quite put it away. Great save there by Rosselli. Rosselli has saved a couple doorstop passes, doorstop shots today. He's playing very well. Living in the moment, playing up to the moment. Dumont will have a go. It's good defense there by Santa Clara. Rosselli with another save. Wow. Oates almost scoops up the trash. Chris Burke then does. Puts it past Rosselli.
California goal by number 32, Chris Burke.
It's a case of being in the right place at the right time. Chris Burke out of Portland.
California 6.
Portland, Maine, that is.
4 minutes, 8 seconds left in the second.
Just doing research on some of the players this week. Chris Burke is one of the many well-awarded players on this Cal men's lacrosse team. He was a high school All-American in the state of Maine. Back in 2012, recently celebrated his 30th birthday. Happy belated to Chris Burke. Earlier this season, my co-commentator at the time, Finn Mayer, said Chris Burke is maybe the oldest Cal lacrosse player to score a goal. He just broke that record today, scoring again. Continuing his longevity in lacrosse. We're very happy to have him on the Bears. Jaro with the dodge. Loses it. Fredericks gets it back and loses his footing, and Jaro scoops it up. Shot and save there by Rosselli. Great save.
Rosselli with a save, shot by Jaro.
Westervelt without the sleeves gets it back to Rosselli. Broncos will look to clear. Bradish with it. Takes it across. Bears will set up on defense. Push assessed against Kravanger. Curran will pick it up. Move it to Bagwell, or move it to Bear, who has transition. Shot and goal. Wow. Bear with that shot. His second of the day.
Bear, number 7 Bear for California. California 7. Santa Clara 4. 2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the second.
2 minutes, 32 seconds left in the quarter here. Brown will look to win another. Santa Clara makes it a scrum and come away with it. Ball's back down. Dumont scoops it behind the back to Yamada. Moves it to Chrisman. Bears will look to set up here. Two minutes left in the quarter here. Last 2 minutes of the quarter are extremely important in lacrosse, as in any sport. See what the Bears can do with these last two. Sonsini with it. Double team coming. He moves it to Sultan. Saved by Rosselli. Rosselli's standing on his head out there. Westervelt without the sleeves. Powering through people. Wow. Flexes his muscles, which you can see because he has no sleeves on.
Timeout, Santa Clara.
Always a juice play when long pole comes down the field and bowls someone over, especially when it's another long pole. Broncos will talk things over. Being up 3 goals here, I think the Bears like where they're at. The Broncos obviously would like to claw back into this one a little bit and make this just a 2-goal deficit, potentially a 1-goal deficit if they can win the ensuing face-off. Coach Hollingshed has to be telling his guys, though, to just be thinking only one goal at a time, one stop at a time. That is how these games are built. The Bears and defensive coordinator Jack Pruitt. If I were to lip read and guess what he's saying, probably 2 numbers that he's looking at. Numbers 14 and 15, Cipriani and Oates for the Broncos. They may also want to put a long pole on Kravonger, number 7. He's shown good dodging ability. And also re-emphasizing to his defense to make sure to not let anyone go topside. About a 10-second difference again between shot clock and game clock. The Broncos have the chance to hold for essentially the last shot of the possession. Ball starts in the back corner of the field. Bears have come out in a zone, which the Broncos are working to identify. Oftentimes teams will come out in a zone to sort of throw a wrinkle in the offense's game plan. And the Bears have done so here. Depending on the offense, depending on the scheme, this is a 2-3-1. Broncos take the zone and they dissect it. Shot there by Logan Bradish goes right past Weeb.
Unassisted Bradish for Santa Clara.
Nothing in particular the Broncos did there besides getting in for a good step-down shot. I think the Bears there, when they run that zone again, will have to either adjust their rotation or adjust the zones that they're playing. Always a gamble. Sometimes it works, sometimes it does not. Violation there by Santa Clara. Ref changes his mind. Violation there by Hale Brown for California. Santa Clara will get the ball back again and can now hold for the final shot if they so choose, which maybe they will now choose to do. Cipriani with it.
20 seconds in the second.
Cipriani is being urged on by some of the Santa Clara parents to go now.
10 seconds.
Question mark, and he does. Wow. Cipriani there with a textbook question mark dodge. Sneaks that one past Weeb, top center. Great individual effort there by Cipriani. I think for the Bears, understanding the situation and knowing the amount of time left in the quarter, you may want to send a slide slightly earlier there.
That's the corner.
Potential transition play there ends in nothing. Bears will go to halftime, up 7-6.
Halftime, California 7.
Typically the commentator jinx does not work, but Santa Clara does act on exactly what I said, scoring 2 late goals in the quarter, narrowing the margin to just 1 going into the second half. Teams will talk it over. We'll be back after the break. Welcome back to Berkeley, California for the second half of this game. It's WCLL quarterfinal matchup between Santa Clara and Cal. Got about 30 seconds left until the start of the second half.
Here we go, third quarter. Hale Brown for California.
Cal is up 7-6 coming into this half. We're underway. Hale Brown wins it out to himself, gets it down onto the offensive end. Hale Brown was one of the outstanding players from that first half for the Bears. Face-off X, he really controlled things. Isaac Jaro, the one with the ball right now, is one of the standouts offensively. He finds Oace inside. Santa Clara will look to clear this up. Defensively, I would say Joel Yamada really stepped up. Made a lot of really great plays guarding Oates. He'll get the ball here and show us his clearing abilities. For Santa Clara, who go off sides. Bear with the shot on the free play. For Santa Clara, Rosselli, who just made that save, standing on his head in goal. He's been a standout player to me.
Offside call on Santa Clara.
Westervelt of the no sleeves, number 17 on defense, has shown a lot of grit.
Shot clock is reset. And
gotten a couple looks on the offensive end that he's earned, plowing through defenders. And I think offensively for the Broncos, Cipriani has looked good, put a couple in the back of the net. Kravanger has definitely impressed me with his dodging ability. We'll see if those standout players continue to stand out in this second half as the Bears go man up here. Ball ping-ponging around. Shot by Fredericks.
Fredericks with the shot for California.
This is one of the short variety penalties, only 30 seconds. Bears end up being able to cash in that time. Jaro with his third of the day. That's a hat trick. Great play there by Jaro. Receives the feed and knows what to do with it.
California goal by number 8, Isaac Jaro.
Penalties have been costly for the Broncos today. I believe that's the fourth or fifth goal that Cal has scored while man up. Hale Brown wins the faceoff there. Looks across. Gets it to Burke. Burke has dropped a couple passes, back-to-back possessions here. You just need to shake off the halftime. First line midfield back on for the Bears. Fredericks running out of the midfield. Jaro, Bayer. Westervelt took that one right to the chest area. The no sleeves, the toughness. Getting some props from the sideline. Cipriani with it now. Santa Clara going offense. Parker Scott guarding him. Santa Clara generates transition off the transition sub game. They can't do anything with it. There's a great slide there by Chrisman. Disrupted that play. Bradish here against Chrisman. Likes the matchup, turns him around. Good recovery there by Chrisman. Cipriani gets double teamed here. Bears looking to recover. It's Kravanger with it. Ball's down right in the middle of the field. A shot clock violation on the Broncos. The Bears are lucky the refs decided not to award them possession. The ball was in a dangerous spot there. Yamada with the ball, losing it. Trying to goose it back to his teammates. Pavlet with it briefly, and then Santa Clara gets it. And they will assess a push there against Ty Wolber. Wyatt Williams, the recipient of that one. He looks like he's hurt at midfield. Well, hopefully he's okay. Williams getting up now. Walking off on his own power, it's always a good sign. Now jogging off. He's feeling better. That's great. His 32nd man up for the Broncos. Broncos are in a 3-3 here, no one behind the goal. They're going to rotate. It's Kravanger with the shot. Got his hands free and was able to bury that one. He's really impressed me with the shooting ability today. It's a couple goals for him. Based off the stats that I have, he only had 3 all season. I think he's had either 2 or 3 today. So that's
California 8, Santa Clara 7.
it's the type of production you like to see out of guys stepping up in the playoffs. Another violation here against Santa Clara, which seems to be confusing to Jack Partovi, the face-off specialist for Santa Clara. Bears will take the ball and try and control here. The lead's still 1. Santa Clara refusing to go away. Love to see a little back and forth action in playoff lacrosse. Sonsini with it. Salton takes a dodge, gets it to Dumont. Great head fake there. Shot goes wide.
Dumont with the shot for California.
Burke with the ball here. To Bagwell, shot and goal. Dumont with the find there, and Bagwell with the goal. That's Bagwell's second of the day. Dumont's second assist. Great skip pass there through the defense. Bagwell with a great lefty rip there. Stretches lead back to 2.
California 9, Santa Clara 7. We have 9 minutes, 11 seconds left in the third.
Santa Clara will try and answer here. Partovi at the faceoff X for Santa Clara will try and figure out the violation that he committed last time, and he seems to figure it out, wins it to himself, goes right down the middle. Shot wide, and Weeb backs it up. Wow. Great hustle there by the Cal goalie. Gets the ball to Curran. Shifty move there. Punt returner like. The ball into the offensive end. Skip pass to Salton. Bears will settle it up here and get their first line midfield to look again. I think it's an interesting adjustment running Fredericks out of the midfield. Get him a little bit more room to operate. Jaro draws a penalty there. A hold.
The penalty is on Santa Clara.
30 seconds. Or 30 seconds.
30-second penalty. And up California.
Bird Thistle will serve that penalty. Great last name. Bird Thistle. 30 seconds for Bird Thistle in the sin bin for a hold there against Jaro. See if the Bears can cash in again. They've had a lot of success on man up today. See if that can continue. Into Oace. Great save there by Rosselli. Wow. On the doorstep. Westervelt of the no sleeves. Doesn't try the heroics this time. Cipriani goes over the midline to get the ball. Oh, double, triple teams. Gets around everyone. Makes the feed to Wyatt Williams, who buries it. Wow. Santa Clara won't go away. Even man down, they generate transition. Cipriani breaking the triple team and getting it to Williams, who finishes.
California 9, Santa Clara 8.
Nine to 8 the score. 7.5 approximately left in the quarter. Ball's up for grabs. Partovi comes up with it. Down the middle again. Santa Clara backs it up this time. Partovi seems to have figured out something against Hale Brown. He's won 2 face-offs now, going sort of in front of, towards his front, winning it forward, as they call it. See if Brown can make any adjustments there. Yamada guarding Oates, gets it to Kravonger, guarded by Curran. Egan will have a go. Wilbur with the defense. Slide by Pavlet. Ball goes down. Weeb comes all the way out of the cage to pick it up. Curran gets it. Picked off by Kravanger to Cipriani. Oh, wow. Just high. It was a miraculous pickoff there by Kravanger. He stuck his stick up there and ball went right in. And a vacuum cleaner attached to it. And Santa Clara turns it over. Ref blows dead transition there. Not entirely sure why. Bears will start with it up top. Fredericks will take a dodge here. Rosselli ends up with it. Quick possession there by the Bears. I think in the future they're going to want to try and get a little bit more going on. Cipriani draws the penalty there against Parker Scott. They'll probably call him for a cross check. Looks like for a minute. Bears will be man down. Chance here for Santa Clara to tie things up.
Man up for Santa Clara.
Ball will start top middle. This was Bradish. And Kravanger with it. Defensively, yeah, the Bears probably have to watch out for three main guys. This guy, who scores. Maybe forget about the other two. Kravanger with his fourth goal of the day, I think. I'll have to get our stat guy on it, but I believe he has 4 goals. He is feeling himself. Stepping off in playoff atmosphere, he has at least 3, if not 4. He had 3 goals all season. With a shot like that, I don't know how he only had 3 goals all season. And he's having a game today. Bears will need to make some adjustments to counter him, I would think, if they want to come away with a win in this one. Broncos win another faceoff. That's 3 in a row. Santa Clara somehow manages to retain possession after a mobbing there. Tyler King with the ball super glued to his stick. Bradish with it. Chrisman guarding him. Bradish will look to have a go here. Down the alley. Pass back to Egan. Good defense there by Dumont. Egan loses his footing. Kravanger, the man with the hot hand. It's Oates. Gets top side. Save there. Endicott loses his footing. Interesting change here. I just noticed on this possession, the Bears have made a change in goal. It is Henry Link there, now manning the pipes. Big decision there by Coach Webster. About 4 minutes left in this quarter. So about 19 minutes of game time left. Bradish will have a go. And Chrisman. Kravanger with another shot there. Defensively, the Bears really can't afford to continue giving up topside. When they give up topside, the Broncos seem to know the throwback lane is right there, and it always seems to be Kravonger right there, ready to rip another one. Chrisman guarding Bradish. Forces him alley. Shot wide. Williams to Kravonger. Shot saved by Link. Shot clock resets there. I had some of the Santa Clara fans yelling below me know very well. Anytime the ball touches the goalie or the pipes, shot clock resets. Link there with the save. Bears will look to clear. Love hearing Luke Dumont there, just a freshman, but commanding and directing traffic. It's great verbal leadership, and you need that type of verbal leadership in playoff times. Burke with it, throws it away. Bears will ride here. The Broncos will possess. This is Bradish. Showing off the long legs with the ankle socks is Bradish. Gets it to Kravonger. Link up to the task there. Isaac Schultz comes away with the ball, and the Bears have transition running 5v3. Dumont pulls it out. Great transition defense there by Santa Clara. Anytime offensively you're looking at a 5v3, you like the offense's chances. That was a great stop right there. About 65 seconds left in this quarter. Both teams still very much trying to get the lead in this game. Jaro off the post. Bears can hold for the final shot of this quarter if they so choose. They do have transition here. Jaro has had much success, draws a penalty, and the goal. Good enough for his Texas-sized hat trick. 4 goals today for Jaro. They will wave off the penalty, but the Bears will take the goal. 45 seconds left in the quarter. The Bears up 10-9. With a great individual effort there by Isaac Jaro.
California 10, Santa Clara 9. We have 45 seconds left.
Big face-off here to end the quarter. Team that wins this gets presumably the last shot of the quarter. But I've said that before, and I've been wrong. Fredericks with a great ground ball there. The Bears will not be able to hold it. Or will they? Bayer eventually gets the ball for the Bears after some mayhem.
15 seconds.
About 15 seconds left in the quarter. It should be about time for a dodge. Shot there, goes wide. About 4 seconds left.
4 seconds left in the third.
Good feed there. Oh, and just tied up.
At the end of 3, it's California 10, Santa Clara 9.
The Bears will take a 1-goal lead into the fourth quarter. Very exciting back and forth game we got here. Completely even third quarter there. Quarter started 7-6 and ended 10-9, so a 3-3 quarter. See who can come out with the victory in this one. Maybe while the teams are in their break, I can talk a little bit about playoffs and what the next steps are. Obviously, don't want to get too far ahead of myself, but both teams will be in looking at this situation going forward should they advance. The winner of this game will play against, this being the 3-6 matchup. Winner of this game will play against Cal Poly next week in the semifinal matchup for the WCLL playoff. The winner of Cal Poly and the winner of this game will play the winner on the other side of the bracket. The 1 seed in the tournament is UC Santa Barbara. I'm sure they watched the Stanford-Sonoma State game very closely. And I'm sure Cal Poly is watching this game very closely right now. For those of you curious about the Stanford-Sonoma State game, looks like Sonoma State was able to pull out a very narrow victory, 12-11. And so they will face UC Santa Barbara next week in the first of the 2 semifinal games. The winner of this game will face Cal Poly in the second. Next ups after that, the winners of those 2 games obviously go to the championship for the WCLL. The winner of the WCLL championship gets an automatic qualifying bid into the MCLA National Tournament, which occurs in mid-May in Round Rock, Texas this year. For those of you curious, is this an elimination game? If you lose this game, is your season necessarily over? The answer is technically no. Just like the WCLL, there are other conferences in the MCLA. There are 9 other conferences, each of which get an automatic qualifier into the MCLA National Tournament. And this quarter starts with a false start against the Bears. And Broncos will take possession. Besides the 9 automatic qualifiers, there are 7 at-large bids given out by the MCLA Selection Committee. And so they are able to award those at-large bids to the 7 best non-conference champion teams in the nation. Both of these teams would have to put their fates in the hands of the committee should they not win the conference championship. As I mentioned at the top of the broadcast, both the teams right now have their destiny in their control. They just have to win, and they can be in if they continue all the way through and win in the conference championship. Injured player here is Joel Yamada for the Bears. He's been a critical part of their defense. Hopefully he's okay. Walking off on his own power now. But back to the game, the easiest way to avoid all this selection committee mumbo jumbo is just to win your conference championship. And I'm sure both of these teams would like to do that, and the first step to that for both of these teams runs through today. Kravonger feeds it up to Williams, who loses it. Chrisman comes up with it. Bears will look to clear this one up. Link remains in the game at goalie. Ball goes to Curran. I don't know if he knows this, but he's matched up against an attackman. Oh, the Bears. Execution on the transition is... It's been a hard thing for them to finish today. Oh, Westervelt of the no sleeves brings it over. He's been a big part of their clearing game today. Still sleeveless. Looks bigger and bigger every time we look at him. It's great. Bradish with the ball. Thought about trying something, pulls it back out. We'll see what adjustments the Bears have made defensively. It looks like they're pretty pressed out here. They're definitely going to want to try and send guys down the alley. As Endicott is matched up against Cipriani here. Slide there by Scott. Cipriani, but the shot goes wide. Bradish trying to take Curran from behind on the invert. Link up to the task. Makes a save. To Pavlet. Slow motion over the head attempt there by Bradish. He'll sub off. Sultan coming out of the box in the midfield now. Fredericks back at attack. Sultan, Dumont, Bayer. Frankenstein first, second line midfield here. See how they mesh, see if they can mesh quickly. Bayer will have a go here. Dumont will have a go. It's being given the alley, takes top side. Dodges the slider, shot and goal. Wow. Dumont there. He has 2 assists at least today, but he decides to do it himself there. So now he's a crucial goal for the Bears to put them up 2. Shifty moves all the way around. For all you young players watching, Dumont made a great play there, gaining topside first. Typically, you're taught not to dodge the slider, but Dumont is able to do it effectively there, get a step on not 1 but 2 guys, and then shooting it all the way to the opposite side. Santa Clara player loses the head of their stick there. It's Oates. We'll see if Oates has a capable backup stick. Frankenstein, the other half of the first, second line midfield here for the Bears. It's Jaro, Cincini, Bagwell. Bears will try and clear here. And they do. Cincini gets it back to Jaro. Jaro, the current offensive leader for the Bears. He and Kravanger are sort of going step for step there. Kravanger, obviously the Santa Clara player, having a game today, outscoring his season production. Cincini gets hacked in the back of the head and in the leg. Gets the ball to Bagwell. Bagwell ends up on the ground. The doing of Westervelt of no sleeves. The officials will likely penalize him for that, and it looks like they will. Same player, yeah. Probably be 4, I'm guessing.
Penalty is on Santa Clara for the illegal body check.
Yeah, 1 minute.
It's a 1-minute penalty.
Illegal body check there.
California.
By Westervelt. It'll be a 1 minute penalty that the Bears will try and take advantage of. Again, they've had great success on their man up. scoring nearly half their goals in the special teams unit. Shot there by Owais, and Rosselli's up to the task. He has been standing on his head back there. Owais with a great ride there. Puts the ball back on the ground and gets it back. Gets it to Burke in the middle of the field. Runs away from pressure, and they'll reset this. I think that's a good call, being up a man. No need to press an advantage that is rapidly disappearing. Bayer with the shot. Rosselli with another save. Read that one all the way. Broncos have killed the penalty. The Bears have the ball back. And they will try and clear it. Link able to clear it and generate some transition here with Dumont, who scores again. Wow. Dumont is tired of all these assists. He wants some goals. Fredericks gets an assist, though. That's great. That was a great play there. Always makes you nervous when a goalie runs across the field, but Henry Link knew what to do there. Flipped the ball to Fredericks. Was able to get it to Dumont. Dumont's able to cash in. I mentioned earlier, transition's been a little bit tricky for the Bears, but no difficulty on that one. They need to get the goalie involved more often. Based on the way they're calling this game, I'm surprised that wasn't a flag there on Cooper Endicott, but the Bears will be okay with that, I'm sure. They come away with it, and we'll probably try and settle it up here. Baggs, Sultan, Jaro on the midfield. Coach Webster going with a sort of mix and match here. Jaro uses the ball on the ground as a deception and picks it up and takes a rip. Rosselli with another save. Single-handedly trying to keep the Broncos in this game here. Ball's down. Sultan picks it up. It's a good ride there by the Bears. Force them into trouble. Able to earn the ball back and get another possession here. Those possessions are really big, especially late in the game. There's about 7 minutes left in this game. A 3-goal lead. At this point, for Santa Clara, I'm sure Coach Hollingshed is thinking about the number of possessions left in this game. With the institution of the shot clock, late in the game, you could sort of map out how your possessions have to go. As a coach, when you're down points or down goals, start to think of the number of possessions you have left. If you assume the Bears take 60 seconds on each possession and that you're able to score rapidly, maybe 30 seconds a possession, and that you're able to get a stop on every possession, it's about 90 seconds that you would need to overcome and tie a 3-goal deficit. That 4.5-minute mark is rapidly approaching. That being said, great defense there by Santa Clara. They force a shot clock violation, and then the Bears make a mental mistake there. You're not allowed to be within 5 yards of a guy when he picks up the ball, and if you are, you're not allowed to touch him. And so the Bears end up doing both of those things, and after this free possession, will serve a 30-second technical penalty. Broncos will try a hidden ball trick here. Bradish with it. Dishes it off to Egan. Oh, the Bears are going to get lucky there. It'll be a technical penalty here assessed against the Bears. They will be man down for 30 seconds. 5:22 left in the game. Santa Clara down 3.
The penalty is on California for a delay of game. It's a 30-second penalty. Man up for the Broncos.
The clock is not on the Broncos side here, so this is a golden opportunity for them, being man up with the ball. 5.5 minutes left, approximately 5 minutes 20 seconds. I really love a goal here if you're Santa Clara to get within 2. Kravanger drops that one. Cipriani, ooh, misses. Link has been impressive in the cage since he's entered the game. Standing tall there. Williams with it. Kravanger puts it in. Okay, at this point, Kravanger has definitely surpassed his season output of goals, if my stat sheets are right. He's been a big part of the Broncos' offense today. For only having 3 goals and 3 assists in the season, I guess if there's a time that you want to save all your production for, it would be the playoffs. He's having a great game today. At least 4, if not 5 goals. I may have lost track. He's scored so much.
Santa Clara 10. 4 minutes, 53 seconds left in the 4th.
Commentator prediction comes true there. I'll just point that out once again. Broncos have scored. And at about the 4.5 minute mark, they find themselves down 2. Oh, dangerous pass there by Sonsini. Dumont did well to handle that one. Sultan, Jaro, Dumont in this midfield line. Great trail check there by Santa Clara. And the great backup as well. Great hustle to win that one back. They will try and clear here. I mentioned earlier some of the, maybe the budgeted timing that you can expect for an offense when you are down points and thinking about how many possessions you have left. Santa Clara has done a great job of, in a way, rushing Cal into shots here. Cal has also not done a great job of holding the ball. They've enabled Santa Clara to regain the ball again, less than a minute later, really, with another chance to score here. You got 3 minutes and 53 seconds left in the game. Cal is up 2. Think if you're the Bears, and this could just be, a lot of these players are pretty young, may not have a ton of playoff experience. You'd love to see the Bears take a little bit of time before getting into their offense there. Potentially whittling the clock down to maybe 30 seconds, 35-ish seconds, the shot clock at least, before starting to initiate some of that action. And they were initiating there with more like 50 seconds on the clock, and that precious 15 seconds is, as we've seen, can be a big difference in these types of games. Bears will talk things over. Broncos will talk things over. Earlier this game, coming out of a timeout, the Bears went to a zone defense. I do not expect that to happen here, given how that first series in the zone defense went. The Broncos came out near the end of the first half and poked a hole right in it. It was Kravanger with a step-down shot that really blasted that zone apart. I would be curious if the Bears did do something here to try and mix up the Broncos a little bit, though. And potentially locking off a guy, or maybe locking off Kravanger with the short stick. I think that you could get creative here and not deviate too much from the things that you do well on defense. Big possession here, though. About 60 seconds left on the shot clock. Broncos will start with the ball on the top right side, outside the box, with Bradish. If you're just joining us, and for some reason have not been spending your night watching this riveting game of lacrosse, there are just less than 4 minutes left in this game. Santa Clara down 2 goals to Cal. Both teams fighting for a spot in the WCLL semifinal game. Kravanger versus Curran. Curran gets the best of that matchup, and Parker Scott comes away with a ground ball. It's great defense there. Kravanger, one of the biggest pieces of the Santa Clara offense thus far. Neutralized there by Curran, the top defensive midi for Cal, who ends up being able to clear here. And Cal will look to settle. In that huddle, I'm sure that Ned Webster told his Bears that they have to take a little bit more time off the clock here. Instead, they feed it right into the middle of the field, a very dangerous place, and Fredericks wisely decides to bring it out. The Bears really do not need to push the pace here. They got about 30 seconds left in the shot clock. Think about now, you can start setting up your offense. 25 seconds or so, you can take a dodge. Jaro does a good job getting top side, exactly what he wants. Double thumbs. Pass / shot there, Rosselli corrals it. Santa Clara will get it back. If you're following on the announcer timing that I mentioned earlier, looks like the Bears will get the ball back on a push there. Following back on the announcer timing that I had earlier, about a minute and a half, if you're assuming per possession to get a goal. It'd be 60 seconds on offense for the Bears, and then a 30-second possession by the Broncos to get the ball back and into the net. If you score quickly, time is really running out here for the Broncos. They're going to need the ball back in short order. I'm surprised they actually aren't pressuring out the ball at this point. They need 2 possessions worth, and Dumont is just going to... He should just hang out here, to be honest. He really should hang out here. But I guess not. They take another goal instead. Okay. That also works. Insurance by a different policy. Dumont, trying to fill up my stat sheet even more, records another assist. Gets it to Bagwell, who also gets another goal. Bagwell now has a hat trick. Dumont has a hat trick of assists to go along with his 2 goals. Typically, you would want to use the clock as your friend there, but the Bears treat the clock as neither friend nor foe and decide to ignore it. Go for a goal instead, and hey, why not? You got a hot hand like Bagwell, why not? Ensuing face-off, ball is up and down. Ends up in the stick of Henry Link, who will now try and clear it. Using goal as his friend there. Gets the ball to Yamada. Flag is down, which means the Bears have free possession here. Unless... Oh, man. Cipriani, 14. Really hurting his team there. That's basically going to do it. Mental error. 1 minute penalty with only 59 seconds left in the season for one of these teams.
Penalty is on Santa Clara.
That really hurts.
Necessary roughness. 1 minute man up for California.
There's playoffs, there's pressure. Have to be able to control yourself. And Cipriani, who's had such a good game here today, it's really just hurt his team quite a bit. Bears will now do what I thought they would earlier, which is kill the clock. They can run out the entire game if they so choose. Instead, they throw it away. Oates fumbles that pass. Mental error there. Again by Parker Scott. Timeout by Santa Clara with 24 seconds left. maybe a little bit too little too late, but I like the thought. You got a guy who's about to get double teamed. The refs may assess this penalty. Seems more like a momentum carrying someone into someone else to me, but hey, 24 seconds left. Got to make your mark somehow. Even the refs are saying it's like, man, oh, this doesn't really matter. 24 seconds left in this game. It is not over. It will take. We've moved into miracle territory for a comeback here by Santa Clara. That starts with a goal here and 2 quick face-off wins, and so it's not impossible. You're running right up on the amount of time that it would require to do all of those things, though. I mean, you probably have about 5 to 9 seconds here to score a goal, realistically. And then 2 clean face-off wins with transition, which maybe range in the 4 to 5 second range, and you'd be in business. Kravanger with it, Curran tying him up. It's maybe going on a little bit too long to get you 3 goals. 10 seconds left. The ball is going to roll over. Fredericks is going to just run this one out. And that's game. Bears hang on and win this one 13-10. Hard-fought victory for the Bears. Broncos gave them everything they could. This one should taste sweet for Cal, though, knowing that they are going to the semifinals of the WCLL Championship. Broncos left everything out on the field. You got to tip your hat to them. They never gave up. They never went away. Every time Cal tried to pull away, Broncos always seem to find a way to claw back to within 1 goal. They're never able to really take the lead this game. Cal always just had an answer, and in the end, ends up on top, 13-10. Thank you for joining us tonight. See you all next week for the WCLL semifinals. Good night.